Welcome in, it's time to learn another track from your dad's music collection. Today we're looking at Queen, Tie Your Mother Down. This one's got Roger Taylor's driving kind of rolling shuffle pattern. It's quite difficult, there's a lot of feet going on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play it for you, I'm going to teach you the basic beat, then I'm going to show you some versions that you might do live. You're going to see, even when you watch them play it, they played at Wembley, what was it, 86, and they play it crazy fast. And so sometimes as drummers, we've got to adapt our playing to fit with the situation we're put under. This is the basic groove. So this is all based around a shuffle groove. If you don't already know how to do a shuffle groove, I've got a video teaching you the basics of a shuffle. For those guys who already know how to do it, it's fairly simple actually to work this out. We've got 4 hits of the drums, and these 4 hits consist of 2 bass drums, bass, bass, a snare drum on the left hand, and then a bass drum again for the right foot. So just make sure you've got that in your head, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if we looped that, we'd get 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 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 cha, boom. That's the pattern, but all we're doing is we're shuffling that. So we're getting that Jack and Jill and Jack and Jill kind of pattern. 1, 2, and that's the 4 hits. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, Jack and Jill and Jack and Jill. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's the pattern. Now what we've got to do next, a little more difficult, we've got to put a hi-hat with every single one of those hits. So it's going to give us this, I'm going to play it real slow. Now all that's missing then is there's a little kind of what I'm going to call a turnaround before we do the ba 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 at the end. Now that pattern, the pattern that he plays most often goes. So we put a bass drum straight after that last snare. Now then we've got an option. We either do another bass drum after, so we end up playing 2 bass drums then a crash, which is 3 bass drums. Or I like to do a left hand. So my way would be. Now that's going to happen every second bar, I believe, in the intro anyway. Actually, there's 4 bars, and the first 3 are the shuffle, and the 4th bar is those 4 hits. So right from the beginning, we get this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we hit the hits, ba, 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 and then we're into the groove. 1, 2, 3. And that is how to play the basic groove. Now, as I mentioned at the start, what about when you get dropped into a situation where all of a sudden you're live at Wembley and you're playing it twice as fast? Well, in that situation, what a lot of drummers do is they change the right hand from being a shuffle to quarter notes. That would give you this. What a lot of drummers would also do is they may drop out those bass drums, so we may even cut down to this. Or maybe put an extra left in to replace that 3rd bass drum. And just don't forget, as a drummer, our job is to set the scene, to create an atmosphere, to create a mood. And what we want in this song is that real driving, punky, sort of almost, I don't like using the word messy, but almost kind of messy sort of vibe to it. It's like, we want everyone nodding their heads rather than sitting there watching how perfectly that you're playing it. Now, it's pretty amazing. I've been a professional drummer for over 20 years now, and I've had to play this song all the way through those 20 years. This actually only got to something like number 31 in the UK charts. I think it was 49 in the US charts. So it was a slow builder that's lasted the test of time. If you're enjoying these lessons, then please leave me some messages in the comments. If there's songs you'd like me to break down, then also hit me up with those. If you need something to help you work on your shuffle, work on the timing of your shuffle, be sure to go check out my app called Drumr, available for all Apple devices, and it's got loads of shuffles in there to make sure you're playing this stuff correctly. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.